hair loss. Probably like one of the shittiest side effects of chemotherapy is losing your hair. I mean, there's a million other side effects that suck and make you sick and whatever, but I think it's like the day that the hair starts falling out, like that hits hard. um because up until then, I think chemo and like I think everything would be a lot more tolerable if you still looked like you, but you don't. I mean, some treatments, I guess, for people you don't lose your hair, and I know there's cold caps and things like that. I I love my hair, don't get me wrong. I had beautiful curly hair and loved it. Like I didn't even color it like in so many years, like just my natural hair. I did. I loved my hair. I had nothing wrong with it. It was I embraced the curliness of it after, flat ironing it and all through high school and in my 20s, and I used to dye it jet black, like, all you do all the things to it, but no, the last like so many years, like loved my hair, loved everything about it, but I didn't I didn't know if I wanted to do cold capping because I just honestly didn't think I'd have the energy to like do that when I'm doing chemo every single week. And it's like a lot of work. I don't know the exact logistics of it because I've never done it, but from what I've seen on TikToks and from like what other people have explained and what I've like read about, I think you have to do it. You have to start putting the cap on. I think it's like an hour or two before you even start your chemotherapy, and then like another like couple hours after. So you have like this like these cold things that go on your head and like a cap thing over top. Like to me that just seemed like so much work. And frankly, I'm glad I didn't do it because my first 12 rounds of chemo were they gave me so much Benadryl that like they didn't even have to tell me they were putting Benadryl in the line, because as I just know it would hit, because all of a sudden I'd get all dopey and tired and I'd slur my speech, and it was it was something else. So I don't think I would have the energy to deal with cold capping, because by the time I got home, the crazy amounts of Benadryl pretty much just like that was it for me. Like I was out. I would come home, take a nap, like we were I just wouldn't have time. I just wouldn't want to deal with that. But anyway, it does suck, and when it starts to happen, because all of a sudden your head really hurts. It feels like, I'm sure people have explained this before, it feels like your hair is in like a really tight ponytail, and then that feeling when you take it out, and like it just has like that sore feeling to it. It's kind of how your whole head sort of feels, and that's when I guess your follicles are dying, and it's like your hair is about to fall out. So I think this time I went 4 weeks, and I had shaved my head by week 5. I was trying to hold on to it, and I had it up in a ponytail for like on top of my head, like in a top knot. I hadn't touched it. I hadn't washed it. Like I was like, I'm just leaving it. And then like one day I was like, well, I better wash it. It had only been a few days since I'd washed it last. And it's curly hair. You're not supposed to wash curly hair every day anyway. So I went in the shower, and like all of a sudden, like it was all like matted, because like what was in there was like, so picture it like it's up in like a top knot, so whatever was in here was already knotted because my hair is naturally curly. And when I tried to like brush it out, all the hair that was like naturally falling from my scalp was all getting stuck in it. So I was like, what do I do here? So I was trying to wash it, that wasn't panning out, I couldn't even brush it out, so I just like rinsed it as best as I could, hopped out of the shower, ran and got my clippers. Thank God I used to be a hairstylist, so I had my clippers, and I just started to like buzz it off. And it, like it is traumatic, but like I mean, I did it in 2014 or 2015. I had to shave my head, and at that point I had a wig, and like I made sure I had a wig and everything the last time I went through chemo. I had my wig, I had colored it, I had made sure like I put that thing on my head, like nobody was gonna know that that wasn't my real hair. And they didn't, because I tested it out one day and I walked around and it was curly and everything. Like it looked exactly like my hair. And people were like, your hair looks really good today. Like it looks really good. I'm like, damn, I'm like, this wig looks better than my actual hair. And I think because it was like freshly dyed and whatever. It looked just like my hair did before it fell out. This time around, I was like, it's like I cared, but I didn't. But I did end up buying a bunch of wigs from Chelsea Smith Cosmetics. So I'm wearing one right now. This is her headband wig. It's synthetic hair. And I mean, these poor wigs, I have like just put them through the ringer. I'm not gentle with them, but you know what? It does the job. It's a ponytail wig. I have a black headband over top. It comes with like a brown like one, which is nice, but sometimes I just want the black one. I don't know. I was wearing a black hoodie today, so I wanted the black headband over top. And that too, like this black headband's pretty thick, so sometimes it like covers sometimes if I'm wearing a hoodie, there's like it's Velcro in the back and like it touches things and it drives me crazy. So I just throw this headband over top. But I had bought a couple wigs from her. I found her on TikTok and I seen other people posting videos of her wigs and things like that. So I figured, you know what, why not? I don't want to buy like human hair because those get very expensive, and it was summer. I'm like, I'm probably not wearing anything, like I'm probably just gonna wear like a baseball cap outside or whatever. I don't really care this time. So I did end up buying I did like 2 orders with her. So I got the ponytail wig and a couple others. When another day when I make some more videos or whatever, I'll wear a different wig because my hair's starting to grow back now, but it's still very short. Like this is my real hair. Maybe I'll post a video of my actual hair, but it's still pretty short right now. Yeah, you lose everything. Like this time, like the first time I went through chemo, my hair on my head and my eyelashes all fell out, but my eyebrows never did. So I still had eyebrows the whole time. This time, nothing. There was a period of time where I was walking around, I had no eyebrows, no eyelashes, no hair on my head. Like, you look like a freaking potato is what you look like. Like there's no other way around it. I look like a potato. Now, no one would know because anytime I went out in public or went to my appointments, like I became a pro at drawing on my eyebrows. So like now they're all back. Eyebrows are back, eyelashes are like back, thank God. Like I was so sad about the eyelashes, and you hear horror stories of people like sometimes their eyelashes just don't grow back. I was like, nope. I'd be dead. I'd be dead if my eyelashes didn't grow back, but they did. They're back. Everything's back. The hair's starting to grow in again. It's all good, but yeah, there's a period of time where you're basically walking around looking like a potato if you're not putting makeup on your face. So I was drawing my eyebrows, wearing my wigs, and then for my eyes, I'm not very good at putting false eyelashes on my eyes. I'm not good to put them on with eyelashes. So without eyelashes, I was trying it when I only had like maybe 3 or 4 on each side. I couldn't get them to stay. Like it's just too much for me, so I just put eyeliner on and that was it. It was what it was. It's back now. Like I have eyelashes again. I'm very excited about that. I'll be a little more excited when my hair grows back. I mean, your hair's gonna grow regardless. So I don't know if I really, and I was a hairdresser, so I don't, when people are like, oh, rub coconut oil on your head or whatever, you can rub whatever the hell you want on your head. It's not gonna make it grow any faster. I bought pumpkin oil. I've been using this pumpkin oil that I bought off of Amazon, but I use it like in my skincare too because it's non-comedogenic. It's a very light oil, and there have been a few studies, I guess, that say that pumpkin oil stops the production of DHT or some kind of hormone that makes your hair fall out. I don't know. Like, I mean, there's not a lot of research in any of this stuff, but apparently pumpkin oil is one of the ones that helps. Either way, I just like the feeling of rubbing it on my scalp because I find that my hair growing in is kind of itchy. Plus, like I'm wearing a wig or like a hat or a toque or whatever. I'm always wearing something on my head anyway, so it feels nice at the end of the night to just like rub a little oil in my hair and like go to bed. Like that's it. I just do it at nighttime. I don't wear it all the time. It's once in a while. Yeah, there's a few. I don't know if anyone wanted to see like what I use to like fill in my eyebrows. I mean, I did get really good at it, but yes, thankful I have eyebrows again, like, and eyelashes. That's making me very happy. And as for the hair the hair on my head will grow back. Yeah, I don't think there's any magical thing that's going to make it grow any faster than whatever. I think it's what you put within you. So I'm just trying to eat healthy, drink lots of water, hope for the best.